Welcome to episode 2 of the CTG podcast, sponsored by Full Moon and Lot 22 Media. It's been a minute for sure, but we're back. Got my guys, co-host Jamal Johnson, Justin Brown with me.
What's good, y'all?
And our special guest who needs no intro, Jordan Jelly Walker.
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
I feel all right, bro. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you being out here, man. First and foremost, definitely want to say congrats to you guys on all being CUSA champions, man. That's a real accomplishment. And how's it feel?
I mean, it feels amazing, like, to be a winner. Like, I feel like you're in the history books, you know what I'm saying? So, like, no matter what you do after this, like, people will always remember that we won, you know? So I think it feels amazing.
Definitely.
Definitely. It's a great feeling just to be a part of a team, that wins, get a ring, we cherish a lot of things together, we go through a lot of ups and downs, but ultimately we got that goal of winning the championship. So it was a good feeling.
I know it.
No doubt it was a lot of fun doing it, especially going down to Dallas, taking back the trophy. We're going to get rings, got all the gear, March Madness gear. It was cool. It was a great experience for sure.
Y'all got fitted for the rings already?
Nah, not even. I don't even know my ring size, to be honest.
That'd be fun to find out.
No cap.
I mean,
we're not going to get into probably next, during football season or something next year.
They'll probably have y'all out on the field or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For
something
sure.
like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, and y'all got the opportunity to compete, obviously, in March Madness, which not a lot of people can say they got to do in the first place. What was that experience like as a whole?
I mean, for me, it was surreal, I use that word a lot, but, like, it really felt like a dream because, like, you grow up watching it and seeing all the people, like, seeing how many people are there and, like, people having these outstanding games in front of, like, all those people, and, like, it was just amazing. And it's an experience, like, I'll always cherish the rest of my life.
Yeah, I believe it.
I think that was, the biggest thing, there was so many people, playing in front of so many people,
Yeah.
Where were y'all?
We were in
Pittsburgh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
in a hockey arena.
Pennsylvania.
What? Where the Penguins play?
packed.
Yeah, it was the Penguins arena.
Whatever, yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Bartow Arena don't, it's so big, but that arena was huge.
And people were...
And it was packed.
Yeah,
top
sold up,
to bottom.
top to bottom, bro.
Top to bottom.
Terrell Owens was in there.
Really?
Yeah.
No cap.
They played before. Their
He was
team played
watching
before.
Chattanooga, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that was tough, bro.
It's crazy. Well, I mean, other than March, you specifically, you had a long list of accomplishments, from the season, and I'm going to go through and list some of them. You CUSA champion, of course, CUSA player of the year, CUSA newcomer of the year. You finished third nationally in three-pointers made, averaging over 20 a game, including career high and UAB record 42 against Middle Tennessee State.
Yeah.
And you got the second most points in UAB single season history.
Yeah.
Which of those accomplishments are you most proud of, and why?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tough one, bro. I mean, I don't. And you forgot CUSA MVP, tournament MVP.
Facts.
You good though? You good?
You really listen to every accomplishment.
But nah,
You can't forget that of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely proud of all of them, but the one probably the most would probably be the 42 points versus Middle Tennessee. One, because it was during the Bartow Classic, and I know I'm not from Alabama, nor did I know about UAB history until I got here. But I guess they really take that Bartow Classic really serious in Birmingham, especially because of Gene Bartow, and he was literally the arena is after him,
Right.
And AK that's my guy, and he's fond of him, and he speaks to him all the time. So for me to do it on that stage, in front of that type of crowd, and then literally me beating my head coach's record,
Yeah, that was
him,
crazy.
To be extremely proud of me, to do so, and giving me the keys in order to be able to play that type of way.
Yeah,
I probably would say that was my proudest accomplishment this year.
that's cool.
Big. Another one was probably that West Kentucky game. Buzzer beater was crazy.
Oh my god,
That was an overtime game?
At their crib.
at
Yeah.
their
No, it wasn't
crib.
overtime.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't
It was
overtime.
just
Okay.
That was the game
last
winner
possession.
type
Game,
Ice the game.
game
from deep too.
deep.
Bro,
How far?
you ever heard a crowd going crazy? Then 3 seconds later, silent in there, but all you can hear is us screaming. talking smack to the crowd.
But you
That's a
don't
great
forget my boy. My boy hit the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just
game,
about to say
the
that.
free game time shot.
No,
game time three.
we was down 3.
Oh,
Look,
bro.
we
you're
was
talking
down
about-
3.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hit
hey,
JB.
Top of the key.
they gonna put up the video.
Hit JB.
Yeah, we'll get it full
Right there.
screen. We'll get it full screen.
Bottom.
Did
Tied it up.
Yeah.
JB ain't played the whole game. Like he came in, you
Bro,
know,
cold-
came in cold,
Yeah.
cold feet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocked it down big
Cold,
time.
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
big
That's
time.
tough.
Saying,
Clutch.
bro, like, you gotta be ready for any moment. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
no matter like.
I told him that a lot too. I told him not to cut you off. I told him like, nah, bro, I'm extremely proud of you, bro.
That's real.
Like being able to like go through things like that. I mean, I didn't go through it this year, but I have been through to where in college, like I don't play. Like you can check my resume. Like this is not me just talking because I'm on the camera, but like not touching the floor, like playing some games, not the next. Like not being able to really like have that type of leash to where you can play the way you feel like you know how to play, you know, and being able to come in that situation and hit such a shot like that, and to win at Western Kentucky, like which is a
big game, man.
Yeah,
like
and,
school, you know, and like not even just for Conference USA, but like they're known like around the country, like West Kentucky, like especially back in the day and stuff. So like to be able to do that there at their place, and there was so many people there. You know, and like that was amazing for him to do that. You know,
I feel like every athlete, like you know, every athlete's gonna go through in their career some ups and downs. So like,
for
some type
you
of
know,
adversity, for
just
sure.
to have that mental strength, like to be able to, you know, still compete at a high level and be able to produce in certain situations, like that shows a lot about somebody.
nah, for sure.
Yeah, like this podcast is not even about me. This podcast is about my man's next to me. But like, I just want to say that because you know CTG is about, you know, changing the game and like, you know, changing the whole aspect of how you think about, you know, sports and you know as a whole. And like for me, you know, this season was really different for me coming from, you know, a different school where my opportunity was different. But at the same time, you know, me and Maul, like throughout that whole season, we were still talking about, you know, CTG changed the game. Like whenever you got your opportunity, you got to change it. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big moment, you know, probably in my whole career, to be honest, because, you know, facing adversity like that and then coming out on top and, you know, like triumphing over that is a great feeling for sure.
Nah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But let's go back. Like, let's go back to, you know, how you grew up. Like, so where are you originally from? Like, you're from
I'm from Long Island. I'm from
Long Island?
New York. Yeah.
what? So what age did you start actually playing basketball?
I mean, I always played basketball like since I can remember, but I feel like when I got to like 5, like that's when I played like in my first real game.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like a community league, you know, but
Yeah.
that was my first real game, and then ever since then I never looked back.
So like, what age did you really think, oh yeah, I'm really getting pretty good at basketball? Like people are starting to notice, you know, fans starting to notice, family, you know, coaches from college and all that starting to notice. Like what age?
Oh,
you think?
coaches in college on that's way later, but like
Okay.
my family always thought I was really good, but for me, like I would say my 8th grade summer going into my 9th grade year, probably like that's when I'm like, wow, like I think I'm pretty like really, really good at this game.
You said you had played varsity as a 8th
Yeah,
grader?
yeah, I played varsity when I was 8th grade, and like when I did that, like I was the first player in my town to ever do that.
Yeah.
You know, so like
This is St. Pat's.
no. This was when I was living in Port Washington, like that I played for that high school when I was in 8th grade. And like I ain't really play a lot because my coach, I guess he didn't think I was good enough. But I mean, I'm not to badmouth nobody. Like it's cool. Like everything that happened,
Oh,
I'm saying it got me here. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, but yeah, I played in 8th grade. And I feel like that's when I'm just like, now like I'm tough. Like, cause I ain't know nobody in 8th grade who was playing varsity.
You started getting that certain amount of confidence, like in yourself and your abilities. Like
You played varsity 8th grade, right?
I didn't play varsity till 9th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Did you?
Same. Varsity
Same,
9th
okay,
grade.
yeah.
But a crazy, you know, memory
not
I'm
me.
thinking about right now. Like I gotta say this. When we was all in high school, we all went to Spain Park. Jelly went to St. Pat's, and like we all played in the same tournament. I just thought about this.
City of
of
Palms.
Palms.
No way, you were
And
at
this-
City
this
Ball.
Yeah, I
guy-
hit the game winner for Jason
the game
Tatum's
winner.
team.
wow.
We were definitely sitting there watching.
Send him home.
Semifinals, right? Y'all
Yes.
lost
But we
Lonzo
watched
in
that
there.
game.
Yeah, we were definitely sitting there watching.
We
That's
lost to
crazy.
Lonzo and Chino Hills in a chip by 3 in overtime.
See, if we would have beat Montverde the first game,
Yes.
we would have played Chino Hills.
Wait, so were you teammates with the one where Lonzo crossed the dude and went to pick him up?
Yeah, that was my team.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know
was
that.
it?
my
Yeah.
team.
That was
bro.
Patrick's school.
Yes.
Yeah, they gotta show that clip.
So what?
Don't show that clip. Bro.
You might have to show that.
Chill, bro.
Is that your boy?
Yeah,
All
all
right. Well,
Hey, having everybody for real.
so I mean, what was it like going to school and playing there, man? Because like, there's just off the top of the head, so many NBA players I feel like that went there,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Kyrie.
Mike Kid Gilchrist.
About to say him.
Yeah.
Shaheen Holloway,
Yeah.
coach from St. Peter's.
Yeah.
He's at Seton Hall now.
Yeah.
Corey
yeah.
Fisher, a great player.
The
Yeah,
list
it's a-
is
it's a
long,
lot of
man.
Yeah,
great-
it's a lot
for
of
sure.
great guards that played there, and that's why I went there. You know,
Yeah.
my coach Chris Chavanis, shout out to him. He does a tremendous job with not only just coaching but making players understand the game. You know, a lot of players who I speak about this a lot. Like a lot of players, they got talent, you know, but like they don't know how to play the game. They don't know how to really like think the game while they're in the game, you know, and that's what differentiates like people from playing and not playing on the court, especially in college, you know.
Yeah.
And like, but he definitely prepared me for sure, like going into college and like how I'm supposed to play and what to expect, you know what I'm saying, and how to just fight, you know what I'm saying, and let nothing be given to you, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that school, it was a great school, and we ended up winning the state championship too. So
Dang.
yeah, that was big time.
Were they calling you Jelly already back then?
Yeah, for sure.
When did that start?
Probably
Yeah,
like
take us back to the start. Of Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon.
Jelly Film, bro. That started when we was like in seventh grade, I guess. They ain't put me down in Jelly Film until I was like in 8th grade. But
Who's all part of it?
it's me, Javon Quinterly, Isaiah Washington, Pedro Marquez, Leandre Washington,
And Nas Reed or
Nas Reed,
I feel like he was late.
yeah, Sidney Wilson, and then Melisha Reed. I think I got all of them. Yeah,
that's tough. That's a tough
it.
group of people for real.
Yeah. That's everybody in Jellyfin. But we ain't really become crazy big until our probably till we got JQ was big his 8th, 9th grade year.
Isaiah Washington too.
Yeah, he was big. Nas was big. He played with JQ at Sports U and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like Jellyfin got crazy big from that 2016, 2017 year. Like our junior, senior year. That's when it got really crazy. But
That's when it went
Yeah.
worldwide. To be honest.
Yeah, literally
Crazy.
worldwide.
Then they had the Jam Fam and all that.
Yeah, I remember.
Y'all don't like the Jam Fam?
That was
I
Zion.
have no beef with
I'm
nobody.
not gonna lie, cause I was on Game Elite and Zion was on our team. I remember he was talking about that Jam Fam.
Was he in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
remember he
that's
started
cool,
it.
bro. All I'm saying is
that's original.
Jelly Fam, you know what I'm saying? We started Jelly Fam and then all these other fams came after. And
Yeah.
it's cool,
Yeah.
there's no I don't got no smoke with that.
Yep.
It just be trends, you know what I'm saying? People be seeing trends in this world, especially nowadays with social media, and they be wanting to join the trend. And I mean, I feel like when people not copy what you do, but try to be like what you do, I feel like you obviously motivating people to do something, you know, and it's not negative,
Yeah.
so it's positive. So
No, I think it's respect.
yeah, nothing
You
wrong
got
with it.
kids around the world trying to spread their legs and
Yeah,
do
jelly
little
for sure,
finger
for sure,
rolls off the
absolutely,
glass. I mean, I was
absolutely.
trying. I still can't do it.
And absolutely.
Pause.
Hey, well, you heard it here
Yeah,
first.
pause, wild pause.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, wild pause.
Yeah, kids around the country. Yeah.
Alright,
Come on, we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not cutting that out. Pause.
But you heard it here first. CTG podcast. Jelly Fam was the first one. Out of all the fams, all y'all other fams, y'all some frauds.
No, bro.
That's what he's saying.
I never said that. He said it, and y'all
Hey,
take
I'm
it
just
up
playing
with
with
him.
y'all. Yeah, I'm just playing.
But yeah, but I mean, I feel like we got off track a little bit.
Yeah, I got some for you. Oh, were you talking about 2017 when you said that it blew up?
Yeah.
Because I remember that was, I think we had it was in the summer, I think maybe, because I remember there were a bunch of videos that came up of Jelly Day.
Oh my God.
And to me back then, that was everything. I'm like watching the
bro, that
YouTube
was our
videos.
first annual Jelly Day.
And I don't think I've ever seen a crazier pickup game ever.
Nah, that was lit.
Especially at the famous court. Was
Yeah, that was at Dykeman.
Dykeman, yeah.
Bro, that
It's hard.
there was so many people, and a lot of people now try to remake it I'm not gonna say no names, but like a lot of different like big brands try to like do the same thing in the summertime and like get people out. But like ours, like we didn't have people promoting it like that. We all just posted on our Instagram and bro, probably the whole New York City was there. Like
There were like people on top of the buildings.
bro, project buildings.
Yeah.
Like sitting on top, like with lawn chairs, like watching us play.
yeah.
People climbing on top of the gates because there's no more room. Like the police not letting nobody in no more. Like
above the rim type.
bro, I swear to God.
We'll
like,
show some clips for sure.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was crazy, and I was going crazy.
Yeah. So like growing up north, like you know how up north players are like known for like having crazy handles and doing all like ISO and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you think that like shaped your game? Like,
Yes, absolutely.
Like you feel like you became a better player just because of the way you grew up?
Yeah,
type
and
thing?
like it's like when you from up top, like they dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just dogs. Like we like
Fives out there got to be way different than
now
that.
we 1-on-1. We don't play that at 5. You know what I'm saying? We do eventually, you know what I'm saying? But we start out playing 1-on-1s. Like that's how it started. Like you gotta be able to make moves. You gotta be able to get by people. Like I'm saying, especially like when you play like in the summertime in summer leagues, like you on a blacktop, like and then you don't got a lot of room, you know?
Yeah.
And you gotta be able to make a move to get by somebody, you know? So I think definitely me being from where I'm from, like definitely shaped my game.
Shape
you
your
know what
game,
I'm saying? I mean, I definitely expanded it as I got older, but
For sure.
the dribbling and stuff like that, for sure, that's where it came from.
Out of like, you know, all NBA players that there are, who, you know, do you study most? Like who you like shape your game at? You just you want to.
I study a lot. I study a lot of players. Like I study Chris Paul because of his pace and how like he reads the game, especially him being not that big of a guard. Kyrie, the way he gets by people and his handle and the type of shots he makes and his way he rhythms like with the ball, like and
It's crazy.
It's
bro.
different.
Like I watched
know?
a full game
As
for
I'm
the first
saying.
time of him like the other day, and like it was crazy.
I
Like,
try to tell you, bro, he's elite.
like,
What's your first full game of
not
Kyrie?
like in a while.
I was
Like
about
it's
to say.
been
It's
He still
not,
got it.
'cause most people don't really watch NBA games. Like it's
not the whole game.
it's not really as fun as you think. You know what I'm saying? But like when you really sit down and really watch and like, especially when you're a basketball player and you really like look at it not as no fan, like a real hooper.
You're studying.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
Like you studying it. Like you really see like, oh my God, like he is really like elite, you know?
Yeah.
But back to what I'm saying, I study Curry, the way he gets his shot off. Cause I mean, that's like, I do a lot of that. Kimba, he little.
That's what I was.
He
gonna
love
say, 'cause,
Kimba.
like,
I know you like
I
Kimba.
do love Kimba. And his last
That's what I
name
be
Walker.
seeing.
It's a Walker
Yeah,
thing.
I feel
People
you. I
always
feel
trying to compare and stuff. They say
Kimba.
yeah,
I mean, that's a
Kimba.
great-
Y'all kind of have a good similar
Yeah,
game.
I would assume so. I mean, that's a great comparison to be like,
For sure.
I mean, he's an amazing player. And like, and he's from New York. So,
Yeah.
bro, he's tough.
Are you a Knicks fan then?
No.
Okay.
What team?
Yeah.
Wherever Kyrie or LeBron at.
Ooh.
That's what I'm a fan of.
So if the Lakers not in, but if the Lakers and the Nets were in the finals, who would you go for?
It don't matter to me.
Yeah.
It don't matter who wins.
It's up to
Don't matter.
basketball, yeah.
I feel you.
They're my two favorites. Like, but yeah, those are probably the people I'm out of my game after.
Yeah.
So let's think about this. If you had a starting 5 of all time players, like
Oh yeah, we asked this to.
yeah, we
Mo
asked him
last
like
time,
what-
That's a
We
good
ask it
question.
every time.
Yeah.
what
for sure, I like this.
who would your starting 5 be like? By position, like you gotta every
I
position.
would have Kyrie Irving at the 1.
You can have a 6-man too.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving at the 1. Curry at the 2, but they can be interchangeable. It don't matter.
Ooh,
Either can bring the ball up.
gotta put Curry in there.
I would have.
Got to.
You love Curry.
It's tough.
I would have. Jordan at the 3.
Okay.
No Braun.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Bron at the 4.
Ooh.
And then I'll probably have. Ooh.
There's so many options at the 5.
As
The
I'm
5 is
saying,
kinda
it's so
tough.
hard. Like
Yeah.
all these things are because I'm not even putting Kobe in there right now. Like,
Yeah.
and I definitely should. You know.
Dang.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back.
You could take out.
Kyrie at the 1. Kobe at the 2.
Can't take it
Right?
Curry, bro. Like,
Listen what I'm gonna do. Watch what I'm gonna do. Kobe at the 2. LeBron at the 3. KD at the 4.
Where's Michael Jordan?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Michael Jordan at the 3. I'm tripping. LeBron at the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really want to put KD at the 5, but
He can do that.
He does that. He literally doing that for
KD
Brooklyn.
at the 5,
Ooh.
He'll
and
do
then
that
Curry as my 6 man.
Ooh.
First sub off the bench.
It's tough.
Can go
I like
get
that.
50. It's
I like that.
crazy.
That's
That'll be my 6.
That's a tough 5. I mean, tough 6 for sure. Dang.
Kind of want to ask all y'all something, because obviously, I think from the beginning of the season, it was clear that y'all's initial goal was to, win Conference USA.
Yeah.
And from the looks of how that roster started to shape out at the beginning of the year, it looked like that, at least in my mind, after talking with y'all, like we all knew that it was definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
But at what point during the year did y'all realize, like, okay, we actually really got the squad to do this, and I feel confident that we're gonna win?
I mean, I felt like that all year. We felt like that all year.
Yeah.
It was definitely some games though. Like we lost on the road. And
Yeah.
like we doubted ourselves after. Like we was like, oh shoot, like we really gotta step up. We needed those losses though. Like
Yeah.
it really made us step our game up so we could focus on for the next ones. For sure.
That definitely like, I mean, we always had that hunger or whatever, but I feel like, we took some L's that we shouldn't have taken.
Yeah.
That definitely, everyone was buckling down a little more, going into the next game. And like, once we got to conference tournament, it was just
It's over, yeah.
locked in.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everyone on the team felt like we was good enough to win the championship. But it was just like, when we lost them games, it was like we better than this,
Right.
And like we aren't playing to our potential.
Yeah.
But I feel like when we touched that tournament, that joint just went crazy.
Yeah. Y'all had the chemistry, man. And I mean, it's crazy too. I wanted to ask if this is AK that brings this or if it's, guys on the team, but defensively, y'all are like one of the top defensive teams in the country with the steals, with the like assist to turnover ratios. Is that something that's big with AK, or is that something that
Turning the ball over?
I mean, just intensity on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
The
Oh, yeah.
steals.
sure, bro.
Every game, edge up.
Yeah, that's what he says. Every
What's like?
time.
I was about to say, what's like his big standards that y'all got to do?
Edge up.
Like, if you're not playing with intensity at all times while you're on the court, like,
Even if we're winning by like 20.
Yeah.
If we're winning by 20 and we should have got some more steals that we should have.
He's gonna be
Like
mad.
he's gonna be he's gonna be mad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you.
but
we,
that's a stand. That's a standard like you would need for real. You trying to win.
I feel like that standard was perfect, which is why we won.
Yeah.
I'm saying he never settled for us. He always thought we can get better and better. And even when we played great, he still thought we can still get better. And like, the thing about that in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine a person who always feels like all right, like I need more. Not you need more, but like, I want to keep improving. I want to keep improving.
Never
like,
satisfied.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of people that end up really winning in life, So obviously, if you take that to the basketball court, it's gonna be the same thing,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact.
Definitely. I got you. So let's talk about something other than basketball. Like, what about music? Like, who do you like? Since you're from up north, like, who are your favorite like artists? Like, in today's like.
I mean, my favorite rapper, Lil Durk.
Lil Durk. Okay.
Yeah, I rock a little. Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
The voice.
definitely.
I thought you liked A Boogie a lot, or
Yeah, Boogie hard. Boogie hard for sure.
you from New York, right?
Yeah. But I definitely like. That's my favorite. Lil Durk is my favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude. Every time I hear you listen to music, I be hearing Rod Wave.
Now Rod Wave too.
The
though.
wave is nice.
I rock with Rod Wave too.
He loved listening to that Rod Wave.
I do. Them my both like right there, like Rod Wave and Lil Durk. But Lil Durk just dropped his album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Stuff, no
That
skip.
definitely went crazy. Go download that 720. What is it?
7220.
yeah,
Reload it.
that joint hard.
Yeah.
So
I got one for all y'all. Out of this whole season, or I mean, you guys can talk about career if you want, but what team or what player that y'all have played against impressed you the most? You can go this season because I know that's kind of hard to go back farther.
I ain't even answering
know.
that question.
Yeah.
I don't really got nobody who really impressed me a lot, bro. Not this season.
It's valid.
Well, I ain't gonna cap. Like, I mean, we had great players. Like,
It could be a
no
teammate,
disrespect,
too.
like great players.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if a team wise, Houston.
Yeah.
Like if they like,
North Texas was good in our conference too. They played as a team. They played well.
I was
together.
thinking of them.
nah, yeah, I guess.
They all played together.
They played hard. Yeah, they moved the ball really well.
Yeah,
they know how to play as a team.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Everybody know their role.
But it's more so their defense, bro. Defensively, they some dogs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like they all like when coaches teach defense, they teach of like moving on a string. Like you know what I'm saying? When he moves, you move, and that's literally how North Texas plays defense.
It's hard to like penetrate the defense.
Yeah, it's very, very hard.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to get that game back in blood next year. Sure.
I ain't worried about it.
On and off the court, it feels like you're always talking, whether it's like to your teammates, whether
Yeah.
it's like, you know, joking around or it's laughing or it's on the court, you know, trying to help each other when you
Yeah.
make a mistake. How important do you think that is as a leader to be that way and to hold that, like your teammates accountable?
I mean, it's different though, because when you think of leaders, there's different types. You know, there's ones that like who might not do it, but they can speak and people listen. There's ones who don't really speak, but you watch what they do and you gonna follow suit because of what they doing. And then there's ones who have both, you know. But AK really taught me this year to more so just do it with my play. Like they know in the locker room, like, yeah, like I joke around and stuff like that, but like when it comes to the game, I don't really talk like that. Like I'm like, cause you gonna see what I'm doing and you gonna understand like he about his business because of what he's doing. Yeah. You know, like off the court, like I joke around with them a lot. Like that's when I probably talk the most. But like when the game time come, like no.
Locked in.
Yeah, I don't really.
I will say one thing I would admire about Jelly is like he is passionate about like the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Like so like if we're winning, he's gonna be out screaming. You know, if you lose a game, he's gonna be like sad and crying. Like he sticks to his routine
I ain't
every
crying,
game.
bro.
Whatever, you know what I mean. Like you're gonna be sad.
I be mad.
You're gonna be sad. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
Don't say that crying though, bro.
but you know what I mean. Like it's just like he just has a routine every time. Like as soon as we get in the locker room, like before pregame or something, he's not saying nothing to nobody. Like he's listening to his music, locked in, getting the shots in. Like he's really passionate, really focused about basketball. Like and in life in general. I'm just saying, but like basketball, like he takes it to a different level. Like he just so locked in about certain situations and he's passionate about the game, always in the gym. And that's one thing I admire about him. I feel like a lot of young players like need to know that you got to put the work in. Like you got to put the time in. And Jelly's always in the gym, you know, getting extra work. Even after we lose, after a game we win or lose, whatever. Like he's always putting work in. And I think young players can look up to that and know you got to work hard if you want to be the type of player that he is, you know, when they accomplish some of the things that he accomplished in his life. So
no doubt, and that goes for anything. For real, like if you're a hooper, you play football. You know, if you love school, if you love going to class, you love doing all that. Yo, keep putting in that work, regardless of if you're doing great right now, because it can end like that. It really can. Like, and you gotta really just stay focused. Have fun, of course, along the way. Enjoy what you're doing, but put time into the craft that you're trying to evolve in, for real.
Yeah, I would definitely second that. Like, like that, the work, like, no matter what, like, it's gonna show. Like, eventually, sooner or later, no matter what. Like, whether or not you feel like it's not showing or like you're not getting the things you feel you're gonna get, if you keep going and keep working and never stop, eventually it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what I do.
Because nobody sees the time you put in.
Nah, not
so
at
they
all.
just see all the shots, all the difficult shots you make. Oh, like, oh, he's lucky making these shots. You really put the time in and work and practice on these shots. People don't see that.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. Like, obviously, them being my teammates, they know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I post from time to time that I be in the gym, but like, I don't really do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't really care for that.
Yeah.
I don't really care what people think or like, oh, like he's lucky or not. But it's like people who really know me, like people who really like are with me, like on a day-to-day basis, like they know, like I really put the work in. Like, and it's not no like facade, like it's real.
100%.
Like my guy Cha-Ching says, like in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like he always talk about like what you see is what you get. Like this ain't
one way or the other.
Yeah, like this ain't no false advertisement. Like this is real. Like I put the work in, and that's why everything I do is what I do.
That's the way to be.
Yeah.
No doubt. You done? I mean, before you
Yeah.
wrap it up, you want to make any shout outs to any people, you know, help you get to this point? You know what I'm saying?
My Dukes, you know I love you. My family, they know I love them. My teammates, my coaches, like, I'm saying, and all the good and bad things I went through to shape me, like, to what I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm not even close to what.
Yeah, more to come.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
I'm not even close to what I feel like I can become, you know? I feel like I'm just scratching the surface, you know? I just feel like everybody else is just realizing what I can become, you know what I'm saying? And that feels good, but
Still gotta.
Yeah, it don't make me satisfied, you
Still
know?
gotta work, for sure. Definitely.
That's probably what I'm most focused on.
No doubt.
But shout out to CTG, my boys.
No doubt, CTG.
Hey, we appreciate you, bro, for really, like, you know, taking your time. You know, we got busy schedules. You got workouts and stuff going on. Taking time out to come kick it with us for 45 minutes, you know.
My boys.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro, for that.
Y'all my boys. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, bro. You already know what it is.
There you have it, man. Stay tuned for more episodes coming up. I don't know when. We got to figure out who our next guest is. The scheduling's the hardest part about this, as y'all can probably tell, but we're going to get to it.
You know, it's off season now. We all put in that work on the court still, but we'll be in the podcast room as well.
Definitely got new merch
For sure.
coming soon.
Merch dropping soon.
Stay tuned.
A lot of merch dropping soon.
That's all.
Yeah. We out.
All right, yo.
What's up, everybody? It's JB. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, follow our Instagram page at ctg.world. We got a whole lot of podcasts, whole lot of merch on the way, and you don't want to miss it. See y'all next time.